Lately, I've done a lot of writing, and I'm going to be drinking my coffee while I talk about this. I'm going to talk about kindness. And kindness is one of the most amazing gifts us human beings can give another human. And it's so important. And I think it's one of the things that's really, truly missing from our society. You know, we're slowly more and more every year becoming more unkind. And you might think, oh yeah, well, but Kev, I go out and do stuff for my neighbour, and I go on and do all these nice things for my family. That is it. That's cool, that is. But, and this is really, 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 really amazing. And with these blogs, these ones, I normally stay well away from politics. I may dip my toe into it. But you can't talk about kindness and not get political. I believe we live in a unkind world, and it is true. It is true, and there's concepts we need to look at and obtain and do. The kindness is even putting your hand on someone. I've got a friend of mine, my mate Tommy, and every time we meet up, he gives me a hug. Tommy's bigger than me. He's a massive, big, gentle giant. And he always gives me a hug. And because I feel safe, because I've got autism and other things, in his presence, because Tommy's never abused me in any formal way, we talk and he listens, and you know, we have different ideas about the vaccine and all that, but he listens and he gets it and he goes, yeah, Kev, but have you thought about this and that? He doesn't ram it down my throat. I feel safe. And that is a branch of kindness I think it is sort of left out. You know, it is. And Tommy gives me these big hugs, and I feel safe, and I feel nice, and I feel wanted and needed. And you know, and it's hard. It's hard. And we need to look deeper into the kindness and that. And I all the way through this COVID, I've asked many people. I don't know if we should protest or not. I tell you that now. I don't know. I do know if you keep smacking a lion on the face, it will eat you. Okay? I know that. I know that. And it's a time, I think, time and place to pick a battle. A simple act of kindness can do so much. It really, really can. Kevin means kind and gentle. It comes from the St. Kevin, who's in Glendalough in Southern Ireland. I've been to his monastery. I sort of did pilgrimage around it. And I know what it's like to live in an unkind world. And who have I not been kind to? The first step of my recovery was respecting myself. The second step was being kind. I am seeking the gentle Kev. That's the Kev I'm looking for. I had to lock him away to survive the lifestyle I would lead. And kindness, I sold that for a bag of drugs. I did. I sold that for drugs, mate. Because you can't be kind. When you're in that world of drugs and booze and addiction and mental health, you can't be kind. You just can't be. Because it ain't going to get you through it. Being kind is not going to get me the money so I can score and not be sick. And I didn't know how to be kind as well. I didn't know, what do you mean I've got to respect Kevin Atwood? I've spoken many a time about talking to the lady in the Fortescue. Why do you live like that? Because I had no respect for Kevin Atwood. I really believed Kevin Atwood should die slowly, as painfully as possible. I really did. That wasn't something, it's a whim. Yeah, I was destroying myself because of the unkind acts. All I knew was unkindness. I didn't know it. I didn't see it. And it's important people see that kindness. And Jesus talks a lot about kindness. He does. He was a kind person. And it's important that we are. He saw Jerusalem, and Jerusalem, when he talks in the Bible about Jerusalem, it's us he's talking about. And he says, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. The Bible said I think he broke down because he saw what was going on. I'm not here to preach or anything like that, but it is. And, a friend of mine said to me, he said, you really care for these people, don't you? And I went, yeah, I really do. Because I know what it's like. I believe people like me, he takes people like me and shakes all the rubbish off and goes, right, go and be kind to that person, love that person, respect that person. Why? Because they need it, Kev. You know what it's like. I'm not really into all this, you can understand and relate. I'm not really. But in certain areas. Because I didn't want this. The old flesh, nasty Kev does not like this Kev. We wouldn't get on. But it was hidden. It was hidden. This one isn't. This one you see before you. Yeah, there's some angles of me that are hidden. But, it's important. And I ask you today, have you done anything kind to someone? I don't mean your family. When you see that beggar, do you just give him the money and shoot off? It's about relating. These people want people to relate to them. They're humans, just like you. They were born. They had a mother and a father, just like you. And if you don't think it can happen to you, then you're lying to yourself. It can. And I've seen it done. I've seen it done. I've witnessed it. If you saw where I come from and where I went, you wouldn't believe it. It's being that kind to yourself as well is most important. But it's being kind, because once you're kind to yourself, it just comes out of you. It will just pour out of you, and I know that, and I've seen that. And I've got certain friends, and you just know they love you. They don't say it; they just know. They give off this presence of love and kindness and respect. They just ooze it. It just pours out of them. And it is. And I ask you all today, all who watch this, to go out and commit an act of kindness. Because it's also very political. It's very political. Because the state doesn't want you to be kind. We've got some more coming up. I'm doing a little experiment recently, and I've asked a few people write what they think. Why do they do this? Why do they play guitars and climb mountains and all that? And there's something coming next week. And I hope you can be kind to yourself. It's no good being kind to others unless you're kind to yourself as well. Peace and love. and may your God go with you.